The next 10 years will bring more change than the previous 100 years. The future is better than we think, right? The future is a place that we have to build. The future is something that we make. It doesn't just fall down on us. Technology is now allowing us to be pretty much anything. By 2030, you'll be able to upload your brain to the internet. Machines don't have bodies, they don't listen to music, they don't have feelings, so their intelligence is limited. We may end up only working 3 or 4 hours per day, 3 or 4 days a week, but for the same money because we're productive. The much bigger revolution than technology really is the sustainability revolution. We've been in the industrial world for over 100 years, and we've kept on growing coal, power, gas, maybe a little bit of nuclear, but now everything is becoming green and circular, sustainable. That's becoming the new normal. We're going to see hundreds of innovations, from autonomous vehicles to new battery technology, agricultural tech, and of course, ultimately all influenced by artificial intelligence. Imagine if we had a machine that you could speak to that has an IQ of 150 or 200 or 500 or 5,000. It could very easily be uncontrollable, definitely not understandable. We're shifting in the sort of policy approach from a simple paradigm of growth to what I call the 4 Ps. People, planet, purpose, and prosperity. The last time we had this thing happening, this massive shift, was 1968 to 1972, where the whole world changed and everything became different. And now we have the same thing again. We either collaborate and work together, or we fade away. The future is not going to be about natural resources as much as it is about digital resources, idea resources, people resources, of course. And we have to figure out a way that we can fly without causing the emissions, that we can grow without causing emissions. And that is a question of technology and, of course, of national policy. We should not think of AI as a utopia, something that will fix every problem, because utopias never come true. And we shouldn't think of it as a dystopia, which is the horror story that Netflix and Hollywood tell us. That we should think of it, as Kevin Kelly says, as protopia, a stepwise approach into the future, using technology and science to build a better society. We're only at the beginning of artificial intelligence and what it can do for our lives. So AI is now a general purpose technology. So that's like the printing press, like electricity, like the internet. Forget about the AI being like a human, forget about general intelligence, AGI. That is an existential question. Cognification. That means that the machine is smarter than before. It understands things, it calculates data, it is no longer stupid. We should look so much for automating things and maybe reducing headcount in companies. That's a very bad idea, because even Amazon, who's the master of automation, they hired 250,000 new people last year. I don't want it to be like me, even if that was possible. I don't want it to reason, to understand, to be my agent in my private life. I want it to be my agent to drive me home, maybe. We're going to have $17 trillion added to global GDP in the next 10 years because of AI. We need to make sure that we optimize AI to do the right thing, not while it's doing the right things to amplify lots of bad things or to create bad things. Consciousness is the human job. And we should refrain, I think, from teaching machines to act like they're conscious. Now it's about, how do you know? Do you understand the future? Can you negotiate? Are you creative? And those are the kind of things that machines can't do. This is about making decisions, whether we use technology as a tool or as a master. That's why I think we should not resort to techno-religion. If you work like a robot will take your job. Even worse, if you learn like a robot, downloading data, you'll never have a job. Ethics, values, empathy, they have to do with consciousness, of course, and human agency, not with having more data. Our principal capability will be in deeper knowledge, tacit, quiet knowledge, understanding, wisdom, purpose, consciousness, spirituality, all of those things that are impossible for a computer to fathom. explicit knowledge for the machines, implicit for us. You need to get to the future ahead of your customers and be ready to greet them when they arrive. Humans with a power tool beat the humans without the power tool. Technology like this can be heaven or hell. And as Antonio Guterres said again, it's collaborate or perish. Mistrusting the future makes it very hard to let go of the past. We must let go of the past or the present so we can invent the future.